Tonight, we've got a new Jurassic World game to talk about, a new coaster potentially coming up. We've got some film concerts, Evolution 2 news, Jurassic Park Survival. Is it dead or alive? I don't know. All that and more. I am Brad Jost, and this is Let's Talk Jurassic. Welcome, everybody, to another Let's Talk Jurassic, your weekly live stream here from the Jurassic Park Podcast, and myself. Thank you to all of our returning viewers out there. I see you in the comments. What's up, everybody? Glad to have you back, as always. If you're new here, say hi, say what's up, join in the fun. Let's go. We've got a lot to talk about, and if you're lurking, you keep doing you. Keep it up. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. Let's see who is here. We've got Jurassic Park Workers Union 1993. Sweet. We've got hello there 69 YouTube, or I don't know why I said YouTube, just YT. I don't know. My Carnotaur in Jurassic World the game nearly escaped because of this notification. I am so sorry. What's up, Taylor? How's it going? We got Nikolai here. Hey, how's it going? Spinorex, what's up? Raptor Lover 1995. What's up, guys? Super stoked for season 3 of Chaos Theory. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? We got Steve here on the phone. What's up, Steve? How you doing? I got a Red Hulk. That's about it. Hello? I'm just gonna pick up the Red Hulk every time I gotta talk on the red phone. Universal, even though that, I guess it does kind of qualify because doesn't Universal hold the rights to like the Hulk? Not to the Red Hulk, I guess, but the green one. Anyway, we've got Steve Jedi Jarvo here. What's up, Steve? How's it going? Scott Walker here. Hello. Sage Green and Cinnamon's first time watching live. Yay! Glad to have you here. This is what it's like. It's kind of wild, kind of crazy. We don't really know what we're going to get. I don't know what words are going to be coming out of my mouth as I'm saying them. Yeah. What's up? Mahalan? I don't know how I'm saying, if I said that name correctly. I apologize if I did not. Let's see, Scott, let's get to this comment before we get in here. It says, Scott says, having a big Jurassic Park fan, many years, sorry, look at this. Starting off, can't read. Having a big Jurassic Park, see, this is where I messed up because it's actually wrong. I think you meant to say having been a big Jurassic Park fan many years. And my favorite dinosaur is Rexy and Blue. And it's been confirmed there might be in the sequels to Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if they'll actually be in there. If I'm going to take my best guess, Blue would be an absolutely no. I'm going to say absolutely not for Blue. And for Rexy, probably, most likely not. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's do this real quick before we get into everything. We're going to go to the website, JurassicParkPodcast.com. Look at that! It works! Last week, if you had a chance to watch the stream, it was a complete and utter failure, and I never talked about it after that because it was horrible, and the iPad did not work. But look, it's working. We're back. We can do it. So back on JurassicParkPodcast.com, we had an episode this past week, and it was our look at the season 3 trailer with Tom Jurassic. So I had the chance to record another episode with Tom Jurassic, and Tom is like the go-to contributor here on the Jurassic Park podcast to talk about, well, pretty much anything, but mostly Chaos Theory and things like that. So, and Camp Cretaceous, we had a long series about Camp Cretaceous, and now Chaos Theory. We're covering everything as quickly as we can, and we discussed that trailer, and luckily we did, because I can't talk about it anymore. Can't talk about that show. So just heads up, that's all you get. If you want to know my thoughts and feelings on the season, listen to that episode. Yeah. Steve says, just started rewatching season 1 of Chaos Theory before season 3. That sounds like a great idea. I did not do that. I did not. I should have considered it. I don't know. Should I have? I mean, it doesn't. I tend to do that with a lot of things, but not necessarily. That's kind of a lie. That's pretty much a lie, because I was gonna say not necessarily TV shows, but I just did it with all the Daredevil / Punisher stuff. I just rewatched a bunch of that, and then I planned to do it before Andor, so I wanted to rewatch all of season 1 of Andor. But I typically don't do that with TV shows. And I don't think I've done it with any Camp Cretaceous or Chaos Theory, really. Maybe I've dived into a arc or something, but nothing really. Scott says, it has been confirmed in Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3 that Darius and Brooklyn are finally going to become a couple like everybody's been waiting for, like me and my fiance Trish. Moving on. Can we talk about the latest T-Rex raft sequence set leak? I don't know. What was the set leak? I'm not sure that I saw the set leak. I'm not on Twitter, so a lot of that stuff tends to stay away from me completely, which is good. But we know the sequence is in there. Obviously, it's been talked about publicly, and it's in the trailer, part of it. So, yeah, but I haven't actually seen what you're talking about specifically. And but I have seen other things. I have seen things. Yeah. Yes. So let's get away from Chaos Theory, because, like I said, can't talk about it. But let's talk about the first thing on the topic train here tonight. Let's go to the theme parks. Let's go over to hold on. Yeah. See, I don't feel like that's true. Where have you read that or heard that? I'm not sure that I haven't heard anything about connecting to the Lost World like that, but maybe I don't know. Let's go to Universal Parks real quick. All right, so one thing I wanted to discuss was this trademark here for Jurassic World. I said we're going to move away from Chaos Theory. All I did was just go to Camp Cretaceous, but way too many ads on this page. WDW News Today, but it's actually Universal Parks News Today, whatever, same thing. But this theme park is coming to Texas, Frisco, Texas, and there is a Jurassic World Chaos Theory, Camp Cretaceous, whatever, a DreamWorks section. It's probably just Camp Cretaceous, not really Chaos Theory, but they have trademarked. Universal has filed to trademark Jurassic World Cretaceous coaster for the theme parks with a generic logo. I didn't really see the logo. But yeah, I'm sure it's just the standard circle with the T-Rex. They filed that on March 11th, apparently, and it's awaiting examination, they say. It can take years, but yeah, we'll have to see about how long that'll actually take. But Jurassic World Cretaceous coaster is a big potential here, and I wanted to go to ParkStop, OrlandoParkStop.com. Alicia, friend of the show, friend of mine, who actually rode Velocicoaster with for the very first time on opening day of that ride. So shout out to Alicia. But this is the park here in Frisco, Texas, Universal Kids Resort. You can see up here, we've talked about this on the show, but up here there is a Jurassic World section. And, you know, you can, and this is concept art. So whatever you see here doesn't necessarily have to actually take shape in this way. But yes, my iPad works this week. Thank God. We're back in business. I just got to do and just, you know, a raptor gets me. But yeah, so we've got a potential gyrosphere spinner kind of ride. We've got some other stuff. There's like a playground. I don't know. It's different play areas, it looks like. And there's some sort of indoor building here. I don't know whether that's food or a show or something like that. I have no idea. Some sort of maybe small kiddie ride over there. But there is a coaster here, which is interesting though, because it is feeding off of this like main hub. So I don't really know. But like then again, Velocicoaster is kind of like a weirdly like kind of like this where it there's like the main walking area and then there's also like down below. So this could be similar to that kind of situation. I don't know if there's like a pathway across. You would think there'd be a pathway across here, maybe through whatever that building is. I don't really know what that is. Or it's just a ride entrance or something for these boats. I don't really know where that load station is. Yeah, I guess that would be the load station. But there is a coaster over here, so maybe this could be the Cretaceous coaster. So that's what I guess the general consensus is there. But yeah, this park looks really cool. It's definitely a kid's destination. You've got some like a SpongeBob land over here. You've got Gabby's Dollhouse is like something about that is like in the center here. You don't really see much of it there, I guess. You got a Trolls land. You've got I don't know if that's what that is. Shrek maybe. And I don't know what this is. I don't know. Kung Fu Panda. I don't know, one of those things. There's a bunch of different lands there. Oh, here, wait. Actually, I think there's a picture. Yeah. Oh, Puss in Boots. That's what it was. Yeah. So that's cool. But I'm looking forward to this park. So we at least know that they could be potentially naming this Jurassic World Cretaceous Coaster. And I don't think it's available anymore, but that Hidden Adventure, I think that disappeared, right? Off of Netflix? I haven't actually looked in a while. But those Choose Your Own Adventure things, I think they kind of went the way of the past over on Netflix. But yeah, there was coasters in that at least. So, but there you go. That's the first piece of news I wanted to discuss today. Well, yeah, let's move on to the next thing. What's the next one? We're going to go to, I didn't put these in order in my show notes, unfortunately. I don't know why I didn't do that, but let's go to some Jurassic news. And we're going to discuss, thanks to Muzamil here, sent over some information that he scoped out on the interwebs about film concerts live. And if you've ever gone to Jurassic Park in concert, you know what that's about, right? They show the movie, in a big auditorium, like a place where you would watch like a concert or, a play or musical or something like that. A very big venue, and there's a live orchestra up on the stage, kind of right below the screen, playing the music from the movie, which is awesome. Like, I absolutely love that. Hearing that music and hearing it in a different way, because it's not a recorded rendition, so you're not getting it the exact way that it was in the film. You get to hear differences. You get to hear certain instruments louder than others, depending on where you're sitting, and just sometimes the mix is different because you're really hearing that orchestra. And I love that about these film concerts live. So, Jurassic World sounds like it's going to be coming to concert venues in 2025, celebrating its 10th anniversary. You know that about Jurassic World. But they are going to be doing Michael Giacchino's thrilling musical score live to picture. Fantastic. I'm very excited about that. We got a little synopsis there, and it is going to be playing. They've got dates here. Let me see the performance schedule. Let's click on that. Literally now. Like, it's happening this Friday. Jurassic World in concert in Phoenix. I didn't know about this until today, so that's pretty cool. It's happening this weekend in Phoenix. If you're around that area, you had no idea. I'm not around there, so I had no idea. But Film Concerts Live, Jurassic World Live in Concert. Go check that out. And definitely keep your eyes peeled to the website here, filmconcertslive.com. I'll try to keep you guys updated if I can for future performances. And Jurassic World in Concert, that thing was all over the world, like literally. So it went around here a bunch of times. And it came around here like back in... I think I don't know if it was like literally 2020. That sounds kind of weird knowing what 2020 was. But I remember it being near a birthday of my child and I couldn't go for some reason. Maybe it was like a year later or something. I don't know. But then it did come back around like last year, I think. So I finally did get the chance to see it and it was awesome. So I definitely want to be checking out Jurassic World. That'll be epic. I love Michael Giacchino's score. So if that comes around, I'll be there. But that is Film Concerts Live. What do we got to talk about next? I wanted to talk about a bunch of gaming news. So I wanted to keep everybody up to date here about some gaming stuff. I don't think I have I don't really have like a headline. You know what? I should probably make one. Let's do that. Let's do it real quick here on the fly. Can I copy this? Yeah, let's copy that, and we'll title this one Jurassic Gaming. And then we'll go ahead and edit this headline up here. Bear with me for 2 seconds. This is not as bad as last week. There we go. Publish. Jurassic Gaming, check it out. There's the headline. Let's go to the first article here. So this is... quote here, I believe, is what's the website? Gamesradar.com. This is from the other day. It's about Saber Interactive, and it says it kind of like sets the stage for like a lot of the different games and things. But Saber Interactive, here's a quote from Willits. Is that the Tim Willits? Yeah, the CEO of Saber. Saber Interactive is one of the largest independent developers in the world, says Willits. We are working on numerous games across many different genres. Everything that we have talked about is still in development. We will share information on upcoming games when we have something cool to share. So I feel like when I do one of these streams or, talk to people or see the things in the community, it always seems like people are still kind of like worried about this game. But I feel like, we get good confirmation here in this kind of quote from Tim Willits about the games, that they've been talking about and working on. So they reference here Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, Toxic Commando, Jurassic Park Survival. The Turok Origins was actually shown off in... Was that at... like the Game Awards or something like that. I feel like, yeah, that was the one where it like gave me like a jump scare for a second because it said like Universal or Amblin and Saber, and I was like, oh, and then I see like a jungle, and I'm like, oh, this is Jurassic, and then it's like Turok, and I'm like, oh, what? Why you do that to me? Yeah, so yeah, it says was just only announced at the 2024 Game Awards in December. And then there's also an Avatar Last Airbender game. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the slate there for Saber, but Willits is like, you know what? Everything that we've talked about is still in development. So I just wanted to put that out there for anybody wondering if we'll hear anything, at all in the near future. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see about that. But we do have some more. We're gonna zip through this. I feel like I just said that, but we're gonna zip through this stream. Next up here, we've got free game from Epic Games. If you haven't seen this, I just wanted to post this as well. But the Epic Game Store from March 20th through March 27th, you'll be able to download Jurassic World Evolution 2 for free. For free. Jurassic World Evolution 2. So yeah, but not much there in this article. Just wanted to let everybody know if you didn't know already. With a lot of this stuff, I have PlayStation and they give away like free games and different things. I tend to just like add whatever I can and hope to be able to play it at a later date. So do this with your Steam account, whatever, and go ahead and download this game for free. Or not Steam. Is it Steam? I don't know what the difference is. Epic Game Store. So yeah, Epic Game Store, March 20th through March 27th. So yeah, they're going to be doing that, probably giving that away for free. And then hopefully soon we get to learn more about whatever Jurassic World Evolution 3 is. I still, I still, struggle with, it's so interesting that, Jurassic World trilogy really, I still in preview mode. How did I get in preview mode again? Published. Let's go back to it. Oh, back to live mode. I gotta hit back to live mode. That's right. Let's go there. All right. So, oh no, I'm in preview again. Back to live mode. I struggle with the fact that Jurassic World, the trilogy, set up this massive story and left us in a place that, was a really good place to end, but also to give us further stories at some point in the future. It didn't need to be 3 years later or whatever it was. I think that's what it was. It could have been at any point in the future. We could have had a bunch of years off and then come back to it with new and fresh stories. But now it seems like Rebirth is here to kind of change trajectory and do something completely different and go a different direction and kind of sideline anything that was left on the table from Dominion. But then, of course, Chaos Theory is really doing its own thing set within that same, timeline of events, kind of following that. And then, Evolution has really been built upon that as well, right? The park builders, but also the management aspect of it. But then the dinosaurs are free, and then you're kind of confining them in different areas that the DFW, whatever they were, places like that. So I really struggle with the fact that Rebirth is doing its own thing and kind of distancing itself when everybody else still wants to create stuff based around that original thing. I just talked about this theme park. It's here's a theme park based off of a show that's from a few years ago now. But we're also moving on completely from that. It's interesting. I don't know where Universal is trying to lead us at this moment. It's kind of confusing. But there you go. Evolution 2 for free on the Epic Game Store. What else we got to talk about? This is one that I really don't know much about. But I figured I'd bring it up because that's what we're doing here. So let's go to... I don't have a button for it, but let's go back to the games. Did I title that? Here we go. Boom. Jurassic Gaming. The Sandbox X Jurassic World official teaser trailer. I don't know what the heck that is. Is there any information? That's it? There's nothing on this page? Let's go to, I don't know, let's just hit up a different website here and see what they have to say. Look at that. There's an image there. The Sandbox, the social gaming and metaverse platform, is collaborating with Universal Products and Experiences and Amblin Entertainment to bring the Jurassic World franchise to life in the Sandbox. This collaboration will bring fans new games and immersive experiences inspired by the Jurassic World franchise, along with exclusive limited edition ads. Whatever this is. Limited edition Jurassic World inspired digital collectibles, including playable characters, dinosaurs, and wearables. That's I don't know. I don't love digital. I mean, if it's a Fortnite style thing where it's you've got the digital collectibles that you can use in your game and stuff like that, that's fine. But if it's more NFT stuff, that's I don't want that. Is it really? It's a crypto NFT game? No. Well, I'm telling you about it, so skip it, most likely. But the first Jurassic World game will serve as a flagship release for the Sandbox next major in-game event, Alpha Season 5, in March. I don't know anything about this, so I have no idea what this is. The sandbox, it's kind of giving me like Minecraft-like vibes. Let's see what Decrypt has to say. I don't know what this is, but allowing the player to become an employee of the dinosaur park. So there's a 6-week-long season that will pack in over 40 new experiences, including Attack on Titan, the Smurfs, the Terminator. Okay. So the Sandbox is an open-world video game on PC and Mac that invites players to explore and create in its blocky world. Users can purchase NFTs that represent a piece of land in the virtual world, which they can then build what they like on it. All right, well, who cares? That's boring. You know, it's no wonder that there was no like press release or anything for this that hit our inboxes. Maybe they knew I would talk about it like this and just like not care. But yeah, it's been pretty silent. The only reason I stumbled upon this is because like on Wednesdays I'll do like a quick search of like Jurassic or Jurassic World or Jurassic World Rebirth, Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Try to find whatever the latest conversations are on like different websites and stuff. And this popped up. I would have never heard about it otherwise. So I don't know what this is really. Even the description of it doesn't make much sense to me. But what is it? Like it's like The Sims, but you got to buy your own land? I don't know. Players become members of the Dinosaur Protection Group. Well, that sounds different than like your park worker. Users are tasked with ensuring the park runs smoothly without the presence of Owen Grady. Okay. Dude, the park would have run smoothly without Owen Grady. Like in a restricted area. He didn't do anything. He's just another employee. Players will be given dinosaur eggs that they will need to care for, and then once hatched, they'll need to care for the baby dino for it to mature into an adult. See, now that sounds fun. Like, I like that idea. The dinosaurs will grow using Jurassic points earned from performing tasks such as feeding or cleaning the dinosaurs. There will be 10 types of dinosaur eggs, half of which will be free-to-play herbivore dinosaurs, while the other half will be premium, purchasable carnivorous dinosaurs. Both the eggs and dinosaurs will be issued as NFTs. What does that even mean, dude? Like, what does that even mean? Let's give up on this, please. We don't need this. Nobody needs whatever that is. Just go download the Minecraft Jurassic World. Yeah, you gotta pay money to own it, but who cares? Dude, just play it. It's fun, it's nice, and it looks better than this. I don't know. Sorry, whatever this company is. Don't like NFTs. Dude, I don't care. It's a 6-week season. Telling me that 65 times here. All right, whatever. Anyway, here's a trailer. Let's take a look. Do I have to hit the playthrough? Let's hit the playthrough. Okay, it's just Jurassic World music. Coming soon, the Sandbox. It's just like a... Okay. It's just like literally an NFT version of like Minecraft or something. I don't know. Like, that shot looks interesting, sure. I can't scroll. Claire and Alan Grant in some... Like, these dinosaurs look pretty messed up. Yeah. Not actual gameplay footage. Yeah, honestly, I thought we were done with them too. I really thought we were done with these things. I don't get it. I can't believe they're still here. But I guess, like, look at the world we're living in now. Of course they're still here. Thank you, Carlos. Please skip this. I'm done. Forget it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's annoying. Skipping that. You know, I thought they were done too, but, you know, I keep seeing, like, NFT Funko Pop things and stuff like that. I really don't understand that. Wait, where did Universal? Yeah, could you not with the NFTs? We're done. We're over it. The Jurassic fandom is like, you know what? We don't need them. We don't want them. We want real merch. We want collectibles. Look behind me. This is a phone call. I know you can't look behind me, but here, look. I guess you could look behind me if this is like a Hulk FaceTime. There's lots of collectibles. That's the kind of real stuff we want. We don't want this NFT stuff, okay? Yeah, I don't think many people really want it. I literally have not heard of a single Jurassic fan that wants an NFT. So if you let me know, maybe you can like send me a list of those people. That'd be great. Yeah, thank you. There's no list? Oh, well, what are you making it for? No, just don't do it. Just send it away. We don't need it. It's okay. All right? All right, thank you. Bye. Yeah, I think they're going to cancel it, they said. So keep your eyes peeled. Might be done. I think they stopped. They're going to try to stop NFTs altogether. You got to go to the Red Hulk phone. When it's going to be a new gag, huh? Yeah, they didn't run this one past me. I got to text somebody real quick. Nice work. Look, teamwork here. Teamwork. Okay. I had a real phone right there. I had a real one, but I chose to use the Red Hulk phone. Okay. But lots of Jurassic news, a really light news edition, mostly just like updates, things that I was like, you know what, this is interesting enough to talk about for a few minutes. But I do have another recording to do, so I did kind of want to, you know, get through this one quickly, and try not to talk much about chaos theory because I can't talk about that, because I know a lot of people like to talk about that. But when does that show come out? I know it's the 3rd, but I just want to look at the calendar. Okay, so we got like 2 weeks until Chaos Theory comes out. So brand new Jurassic content right around the corner. Very exciting stuff to like finally have new content. That's exciting. I feel like, you know, we've been in like a dry-ish spell. Have we really gotten anything new? You know, probably not since like October. Maybe, I don't know, like I'm maybe blanking on something that was new or something in the meantime, but really don't feel like we've gotten anything since season 2. So to finally get some new content here for season 3 on April 3rd, that's exciting. And then we got Jurassic World Rebirth shortly after that, a few months obviously, but like we're hitting the new Jurassic cycle, and I'm very excited about that because once April 3rd comes, that's like hopefully when the floodgates open. You know, we have. Oh yeah, I guess we did get the trailer and everything like that for Rebirth was like in between. So that was new. That was new, but it wasn't like, it was just a trailer. It wasn't like new, like full stuff to take in. But to finally get another season and then get the movie and then, more after that, hopefully. Can't wait. Can't wait for the new toys. Yeah, that's the thing. It opens the floodgate for new toys, new video games, new everything. So I'm very excited for all the merchandise. Ooh, what is this? I'm getting text messages about Fortnite. But yeah, Thursday, April 3rd, watching the whole thing the whole time. There you go. Comes out April 3rd though. Not April 2nd. Maybe it's different for you. I'm not too sure, but Monster Man Alex, you're late, my guy. You're late, dude. It's okay. Go rewatch. We're going to be done here. But I appreciate you tuning in for a second here. Did I already get my email? No, I did not. But I am ready. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. Please, in the meantime, go to check out all the other stuff. Let me showcase some other things first here. Go to my other podcast, Grim Grinning Hosts, my theme park podcast. We've been doing a bunch of updates, like shorter episodes recently, which has been kind of nice. Claudia, what is this? It's a live stream, a Jurassic live stream that I do every week on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. EST. We talk about Jurassic, all the Jurassic updates throughout the week. Oops. There goes Sabine's helmet. That's awesome. Great. Yeah, I just got Sabine Hot Toys figure. This has nothing to do with Jurassic, but her helmet just fell and probably broke, so that's awesome. But yeah, it's a live stream. So we do this every week. Come join in. And you'll get the latest on all the Jurassic conversations. But let's go back to the website, or wherever it was. My other podcast, Grim Grinning Hosts, we did an episode about like attraction closures and different things, and I went off a little bit about King Dakar going away. Then we also did an episode about different interactives, obviously in theme parks it says there, but like things like the wands in the Harry Potter, areas, and then the bands that are in the new Super Nintendo worlds, and also talked about a little bit about how Fortnite is apparently going to be implemented into the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge stuff. But yeah, and speaking of Steve, yes, I am going to be recording with the Forcecast in just a few minutes with Ryan, and go check out the Forcecast on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Our latest episode was like a week or two ago. We talked about the Andor trailer and Lucasfilm and stuff like that with Kathleen Kennedy. There was all that news about her potentially stepping down, and then she's like, no, I'm not retiring or whatever. So great episode. I had a really good time with that. Tonight we're going to be talking about Celebration and everything you can expect from that. But yeah, go check out those. And of course, the Jurassic Park podcast is out there as well. You can listen to my trailer breakdown, me and Tom talk about the trailer, and 400 something other episodes that are apparently way too long. But you can check that out over on JurassicParkPodcast.com, where you can find everything. Everything. Yeah. And our store. I always forget about that, but our store exists apparently. You can buy some merch if you want. You don't have to. I don't care. But yeah, that's about it. The Jurassic Park Podcast. Another live stream down for the week. And we'll be back hopefully with a lot more to talk about next week. Next week won't be able to talk about Chaos Theory. Nope. And not the week after that. Actually, yeah. So we can talk about it on the 2nd, which is April 2nd live stream. We should be able to talk a little bit about it. But not next week. Not next week. And not this week. So thank you, everybody, for joining in. It's been fun. Appreciate everybody sticking around for the live chat and everything. But be sure to rewatch this. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live. I'd appreciate that. That'd be nice. But it's been fun. Go check out the podcast each and every week. And what do I usually say? What do I do? I forget the outro. Do I even have? I gotta like write it down so I can actually remember what it is. But as always.